I went away for 2 minutes. Now that I have Alaska so open and all the, well, wiring is exposed, you see how dirty she is from, well, 43,000 kilometers. And I think especially the Dalton Highway right at the end made her really filthy. So I think it's a good moment to clean her perfectly, make sure that it's completely clean, because I'll never be able to get so close to all the wiring when we put her back together. So that is my next job. So this is the new countershaft.
Yeah, it's new and shiny now.
Perfect.
I bolted them together before putting in kind of sealant on there to verify that everything turns around. And it wouldn't be the first time I may not have put something together wrong. But this is pretty simple. There's only a couple dowel pins and an O-ring. Most of the time cases don't just go together. It's like always a fight and you're fighting everything. These went right together.
Okay.
Awesome, totally awesome. So flipped it over and I got all the main bolts that hold the thing together. We still got the crud from the chain.
Oh yeah, this is all chain loop.
Yeah, that stuff is on there.
Yeah.
Cleaned it up as much as we could. And I verified that everything is, you know, turning and free, so nothing's binding or nothing, which is really cool. So now I'm just gonna we're torquing these down. It's like 10 Newton meters. We're gonna do that. The number one thing to do on these engines is you need to put the shift shaft in, and you need to physically go through the gears to make sure that we put the transmission together right. Because if you don't, you'll put the whole thing together and be like, oops, it's not shifting, which I may or may not have done. But that's a pretty simple thing. We'll just slap that in there, and grab the new shifter that you have, and just bang through the gears while we're spinning the transmission shafts and act, and then it should be good.
And then back in here, I'll give you a little update after, well, how long have I been cleaning? An hour, 2 hours or so? So it's starting to look pretty nice and clean, which will be good when we start putting everything back together, that we have a clean bike to work with. It's really hard to get all the dirt out because it's just literally everywhere. But I tried my best to clean it as much as I could. Alright, so I have cleaned all the panels and taken off all the old stickers. So now it's time to get my new decals on the side panels. Well, I'll clean them one more time with, what is this, glass cleaner. Stick them on, and then around the edges I'll use the heat gun. That's one panel done. So I have finished all the decals. These are my new side panels, and then these two panels, and then my fenders front and rear. And then this is how the tank now looks like with the new stickers. And my next project is to kind of pimp up my crash bars and my bash plate, because, well, all of those obviously have gotten quite a lot of abuse. This is how my crash bar looks like. So the paint has come off on the back side, and also on the inside there's some patches. And well, the same goes for my crash bars, which obviously, well, I came down a few times. So you see that the paint has come off, has scraped off on several sides here. So now it's going to rust. So to protect it from rust a little bit, I'm gonna apply a little layer of paint on top. Alaska's getting her heart back.
I think it was one of these ratchets, like that little guy. It was one of the big things that was really blocking us from coming out.
I heard it. There it goes. Down. Oh, look at there. Fell right into place.
Like an ill-fitting glove.
Engine is back.
So what was over on this side?
Spacers.
what I
You know
thought.
what we should do is we should just stick one of those in, so
I
we
was
can
gonna
get
do the bottom one down here first. Get this one down.
Yeah, because these have spacers of some sort.
All the spacers were where you put all of them.
Such a pretty engine. So as we're rebuilding the bike right now, along the way I'm going to add different parts, aftermarket parts that will be either for protection or upgrades just because I like it, or they have some other functionality. And the first thing I'm going to do is for the radiator guard. The standard radiator guard is just a plastic one. Where is it now? It's this one. This is the standard one, made of plastic. But the guys of SRC Moto that have been supporting me in the past as well, they have sent me this, because this one is made of steel. It will, well, provide better protection in case a flying rock is going to hit my radiator. We need the original screws as well.
Let's flip it over here. Tell us we need the original screws.
So how on earth are you gonna get in there?
Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna have to get it.
Okay, we have to use
No,
these screws.
so we take these out.
So my rear wheel is all set up. I got a new rim because I had a huge dent in the rim. So decided to change the rim. The spokes are still the same, you could reuse all the old spokes. And then I got a new brake disc over here. Same on the front wheel, I also have a new brake disc because they're quite a little bit damaged. And then I had this company called Dirt Tricks. They sent me a new rear sprocket, but it's much higher quality. So this one should hopefully last much longer than stock ones. And what I wanted to show is really cool. Wait, this side. Look what they did. They made it really custom for me. Look, it says here, Itchy Boots. How cool is that? So that is my new rear sprocket. Then have a look at how my new exhaust system is looking. Look how shiny and new, especially compared to my old exhaust. So it looks amazing. I'm really curious on how it's gonna sound, of course. So the next upgrade that I'm going to do is I'm going to change my windshield, my fairings, because, well, the main reason is that what's been bugging me for a long time is that I suffer from wind buffering. So I got these ones from SRC Moto again, and they're a little bit taller, as you can probably see. So I decided to go for just a slightly taller windscreen and not add, like, you know, you can also add like a little bit of plastic on the top. I don't know what they're called. I don't really like that. So when I saw this one, I was like, let's give this a go. The only thing is I would have preferred a clear one, but they only had this tinted one left. So since it was the last one left, I was like, okay, I'll take it anyway. So I'm gonna stick that on and then let's see how that will go for me. It's like there's two positions. You can have like the lower position.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. starting up the bike again for the first time. Let's see if she will start. First go!
Never had any doubts.
She started on the first try, really good, huh?
Yeah.
Engine is running like it should. Good sound.
In the window.
Oh.
I'm like, I was like, what did I do?
Are you proud of that?
Yes, I made that fun.
Wow. Wow, look at these mountains. Oh, I can't believe I'm riding Alaska. What an awesome feeling. And well, I will talk more about how the bike feels now and behaves now with all the upgrades. But for now, the first thing that stands out the most is my upgrade in handlebar, because I have rises now, so the handlebar came up quite a bit and it's fat, it's a fat bar. And my seat is also a little bit higher. So my whole position is changed, and it's especially the standing position now is just perfect with this handlebar setup. So I'm really happy with this. Yeah, as I said, I will talk more about everything when it comes to it. But I have something more important to do now, and that is actually going to the shipping company to ship Alaska to another continent. So that means the next season of adventures is going to be happening on another continent. So I'm already super excited, of course. So now I'm going to bring her to the shipping company that is going to crate her and get her there. That is the plan. But look at those snow-capped mountains now here. I have to ride a little careful. This morning the roads were icy. So it's really it's not motorcycle season here any longer. Roads are getting icy, and well, it won't be long and there will be also snow down here in Anchorage. Alaska Express Corporation. Gonna look after my baby.
I see you.
Hi!
On the window front.
Oh yeah!
Yeah, come on.
I come inside here or this way?
You wanna put the bike in?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. If possible. Oh, there's the dogs.
I'm coming, Lucky, my dogs are coming.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. How's it going?
Oh, it is weather.
Right, so before Alaska is going to be crated and sent away, Arunas, the owner of the company, is going to bring me to a nice place where his daughter who is a very talented photographer, is going to take some pictures of Alaska and me. So that's going to be really nice, because I actually didn't take any pictures at all, I think, of the final result of the rebuild. And it happens to be gorgeous weather today, blue skies and sunshine. So we're going to use this moment to take some pictures before she's going to disappear in the crate for a while. So we took some really awesome pictures of how Alaska looks like right now. I'll post them on my Instagram, so if you want to check them out, then head over to my Instagram. And now I am back in the Airbnb where I've been staying here in Anchorage. Alaska is being crated right now, and then she's gonna go on transport to the next continent. So that also means that there's gonna be a break on the channel again. So Alaska is going to be shipped by sea freight, not by air freight this time, because going by plane, it is so expensive at the moment. So she's gonna go by sea freight. That means that it's gonna take a while. So there's not gonna be any videos until, well, Alaska arrives and I can start new adventures again. So I will say the same thing like last time. Hit the subscribe button and the little bell button, so then when I'm back on the channel, you'll get a notification. In the meantime, I think I will keep on sending out my newsletters like I always do. Every 2 weeks I send out a newsletter with some updates. So you can subscribe for free to my newsletter on my website, itchyboots.com. And to stay in touch, yeah, what else can I say? It's the end of a big chapter, but you have no idea how much I'm already looking forward to my next dream and my next adventures. I honestly cannot wait until Alaska touches ground on the next continent and I get to explore and take you along for the ride. So that was it for today. I really hope you liked this video. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, and then I'm gonna see you in the next video.